Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I just saw Bodies. It's an horror movie about a group of friends that are stuck in a mansion during an hurricane, and they decide to party and play some games. And one of the games they decide to play turns into a it turns into something else, something that they were not expecting. And the movie is there was something they did about the movie. Like at the beginning of the movie, the filmmakers they planted like seeds of doubt, not really doubt, but you can see the way the characters relate with each other. They are friends, but they are fake friends. So you can see the dynamics between them. They are friends, but they have ill intentions for each other. So you could like everyone has something against the other person. They are friends, but they have things against themselves. So it makes it fun when something goes wrong and everybody just starts blaming their. And the movie really thrives on the relationship between the characters. I feel like the movie is at its best when the characters are passing blame on themselves. Like they might first blame one character, and this character will be like, "What about this person?" And they start turning it against themselves. It's like when someone pulls the pin from a grenade and tosses it to a group of people. Then those people are just passing the grenade to each other, and at any point the grenade could explode. And when the grenade explodes, like crazy shit happens. For me, the third act was like the most exciting part of it. It was now there are lesser characters and we were able to focus more on each character, and that was when you could really see the acting, because yeah, they've acted fantastically throughout the whole run. But when it was the third act, when there are lesser characters, like you can really focus on one character and just like see where the character is coming from and like kind of sympathize with the characters, because sometimes the characters can be very annoying. But in the third act, they were able to focus on the characters more and you could just sympathize with them, and their acting in that third act was so good. Speaking of the acting, most of the characters were very good, but the standout character for me was the character of B was like the new person in the group, and because she's the new person, she did not have much to say, because like a new friend among friends, new friend among friends of like years. So she did not have much to say. Could not say. She said she had some lines, but she did not say much. So most of her acting was like physical on her face and physical acting. So like that acting really stood out for me, because she was able to pass a lot of information just by acting without saying anything. And I like when actors are able to do that, when they're able to convey messages without even saying anything. Like I think that's one of why Hector Salamanca is one of my favorite characters in Breaking Bad. The guy does not see anything throughout the show. He just rings a bell and he just makes faces, and his character really stands out. So when the character just acts physically, they really do it for me. That's why I love the character of B so much. And they say the ending makes the movie, and the ending definitely make this movie. Like when the movie ends, when the big twist happens, because there's a very big twist, a very amazing twist in this movie. I did not see it coming, and it was like hinted that this is what could have happened. So when this thing happens, it just puts everything into perspective, and it makes the movie so much better. Like if it was a different twist, it might not have felt as good as it felt. But this kind of particular, it was even actually funny that this thing happened, and it was very plausible. It was not something that just happened out of the ordinary. It was very plausible and it made sense to the movie, and it made the movie make so much sense. It felt like there were some unanswered questions, but when the movie ends and when you see how everything plays out, like if you go back to what has happened throughout the series, you can like there are answers laced throughout the movie. So it was very well done. At the end of the day, I really enjoyed this movie. Like I enjoyed it more because of the end. The first and the second act were mildly okay. The third act was the best for me, and the ending just really nailed it. And I think when movies like when movies have good endings, it tends to make you forget about any bad things or any wrong things that did not sit well with you throughout the movie. And this movie really nailed the ending. I think that's my review on Bodies. So have you seen the movie? What did you think about it? Comment below and let me know. Cheers.